Freddie, the owner of World Cleaners, pointed to a wall and told me about an actor who did some odd jobs for him named Oleg Zetsepin. Freddie gave me Oleg's phone number and told me to give him a call. The charismatic actor invited me into his home for an afternoon of sun, fun, food, and a few adrenaline rushes that I will not soon forget.
How you guys doing?
Doing great. Myles, pleasure to meet you. You shaved your goatee.
Yeah, I had to get new headshots done.
No. Don't antagonize her.
She's not. Trust me. She's like a baby. This thing is like almost human.
Okay.
Right? Aren't you?
Don't rile her up, Oleg.
Aren't you?
Oh, Oleg, that's not good.
Myles, don't worry. I promise. Hey! So they can't be outside. Get this one outside. Hey! What did I tell you?
That's the one that's up in the cleaners?
Yeah, this is the, yeah, I'm tough. I'm really tough. This is also, hey, I'm the tough guy. And then this is me when I'm completely shaven, and it's me, it's who I am.
You have a little bit of Matthew Perry in there.
Do I?
A little bit.
Yeah, Matthew Perry with a glandular problem.
Like your reel that you let me. What can I look forward to seeing on that?
I'm sorry, the reel?
Yeah.
You got a couple. I think there's a Sony Vio commercial on there, as well as a Buy.com commercial I did where I'm on the computer. There's a couple of independent films. One from Jimmy Bones. There's a piece in there where there's an action sequence, actually. You guys want to see me do judo? I flip one of the guys in there. I flip Louis Mandalore. Louis, I flip you. Because of the way I look, my size and so forth, there's certain roles I automatically get, which I understand. I'll get the goon role. I'll get the security guard role. I'll get the bodyguard role. I'll get the cop role. Give me the time, talk to me, let me make you laugh, whatever it takes, and you'll see that I can play these other roles.
You know, sometimes I'm sitting in my chair and I look over to my right, I see my baby, and I say, she's beautiful. She's so beautiful. I'm hungry. I'm really hungry now.
And what, if anything, could derail you from your pursuit of an acting career, or convince you that this isn't worth it, or just that you don't want to do this anymore?
If I fell in a big vat of acid, nothing else can stop me.
What do you say to the guy who's on the fence about getting his headshot taken and taking the plunge with a career in Hollywood?
Well, that's the thing. Well, where are you at? Where are you? If you're on the fence about that, where are you? What did you come here for? If you're on the fence, then obviously it's not for you. You can't be on the fence. You gotta be over the fence, running to go get your headshots.
I have often searched the sky, wondering what my fate would be.
When I called Pamela Stonebrook, her outgoing message informed me that she had been abducted by aliens and could be reached telepathically aboard the spacecraft. At a loss, I patiently awaited her return to Earth and eventually had my close encounter with the one and only intergalactic diva.
Could break this curse. I've got an alien this time, and he thinks that I am the center of the universe.
I was there.
In the spacecraft.
I found myself awake aboard a craft.
For how long?
I don't know. Long enough to be taken into another room, seeing all these gray beings around me, and being taken into another room and having 4 little girls grab me and call me mommy. I had a series of false pregnancies about 10 years prior to seeing my 4 hybrid daughters, and I could never explain them because I hadn't been with anyone at the time, didn't know really what I was going through.
And how is it a sexual experience then?
It's sexual.
You
wake up with a being making love to you.
Is it Is it intercourse? Is it?
Oh yes. This is why
Traditional?
people won't talk about it.
It's traditional intercourse.
Yes.
Are there men who are having
Oh yes.
experiences with female reptilians?
Yes, and there are men who are having experiences with male reptilians.
Right. Is the body the same as a male? It's
Larger.
But arms,
Buffed.
chest.
Just like a warrior.
And a penis,
People,
everything?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
The same as human beings.
I don't know. I haven't seen it. I felt it.
You had sexual experiences both with humans and with
Absolutely.
and how would you compare the?
I try not to because men get very pissed off
Yeah.
when I say how fabulous it was.
It's called I've Got You Under My Skin. I'm telling you, I couldn't believe it. I was singing through the lyrics and I went, oh my God, I gotta do this. It's a reptilian song if I've ever heard one.
I played jazz clubs for years and years here in town, and one night I signed up as at a jam as the Intergalactic Diva, and it was like when they introduced me as that, they loved it so much that they just kept calling me that. So it was kind of like a goof. But now I got to tell you, I really do feel like an interdimensional ambassador for planet Earth.
You're not the only one who likes their sex under black.
The place in my life right now is that I'm completely on the fence and trying to decide whether or not to get my headshot taken.
Whether or
And-
not to let them fuck you or not.
What advice then could you give to me in deciding whether or not to get my first headshot taken?
Well, you know what? I don't think there's anything wrong with getting a headshot taken. And I think if you find a really good agent, you might stand a better chance. I just happened to have auditioned cold. And you know, my heart, I loved acting, but my heart wasn't in playing parts that I didn't resonate with. Because the type that I am physically is not the type that I am mentally or spiritually or emotionally. I did a couple films. I did a Charles Band film. I've
What
done
film was that?
Cinderella. It's an X-rated musical film version. I also did Roger Corman, who I love. I think Roger Corman's a visionary. And I did a movie with him called Saturday the 14th Strikes Back. I'm a vampire, and I sing this song about, you know, missing food. You know, it was I was a girl who liked a nice potato.
I remember salads with a juicy fresh tomato.
The smell of barbecue, candlelight and steak for two. I was told I couldn't sing and make a living, but the problem with me is what I did was I sang anyway and continued to believe that I couldn't make a living doing it. But the thing is to just do it anyway, get through the limitations and do what you love, because that's all that matters. At the end of your life, the only thing that's going to matter is, did you do anything that you love to do? Did you give it a shot?